Nearly 20 years have passed since Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez first partnered up romantically to form the briefly successful duo known as Bennifer, but their long ago union left quite an impression. However, is it true that Bennifer was once voted the worst couple of the decade? Keep watching this video to find out if Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez are the worst celebrity couple. Back in the 2000s. When they dated for a while in the early 2000s, the actor, writer, director, and singer-actress were referred to as Bennifer in the tabloids. In 2004, their engagement came to an end. Lopez was then wed to musician Mark Anthony, while Affleck tied the knot to actress Jennifer Garner. Numerous single American men and women who use online dating services and Twitter followers were surveyed by the websites Date.com, Matchmaker.com, and Amore.com to determine which celebrity couples they believed best and worst exemplified the decade. Bennifer received about 50.5% of the vote as the worst celebrity couple. With 11.5% of the vote, former reality TV stars John and Kate Gosselin and pop artist Britney Spears and her backup dancer Kevin Federline came in second and third respectively. Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes, Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob Thornton, Charlie Sheen and Denise Richards, Guy Ritchie and Madonna, Lindsay Lohan and Samantha Ronson, Paris Hilton and Rick Solomon, and Flavor Flav and Bridget Nielsen were also listed on the worst list with lower percentages of the vote. President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama were chosen as the decade's top celebrity couple by 42% of survey participants. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, actors and parents of six, received 15% of the vote, while producers Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore received 11.5%. David and Victoria Beckham, Jay-Z and Beyoncé Knowles, Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi, Heidi Klum and Seal, Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow, Howard Stern and Beth Ostrowski were among celebrities with lower percentages of the best pair vote. Why seeing the couple together drove everyone insane. The story that no one had on their 2021 bingo card sent shockwaves coursing across the internet on April 30th as another 13-day work week was dragging to a close. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck were hanging out at her house in Los Angeles. Within an hour, it seemed as though current events had lost their importance as people were happily transported to a simpler era, ironically one before Twitter, when Bennifer were on the front cover of every magazine, ushering in the era of the celebrity couple portmanteau. Back to the year 2020, before the pandemic, or at the very least to the SAG Awards, when Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt's reconciliation raised hopes that the world might be slowly but surely coming to its senses. Regrettably, there was no such luck. It's more accurate to say that the Earth was going to spin off its axis, and it's incredible to think that the mask-free, up-close and personal experience only occurred last year. It was delightful, lighthearted, and surprisingly insignificant, but at the same time, it seemed like a pop culture emergency. Because even though Affleck and Lopez spending some time together shouldn't have been misconstrued as anything other than what they actually were, two single friends, the Twitterverse couldn't help but have opinions, and even those who unconvincingly claimed to be uninterested in Bennifer were present for the conjecture. But why would a nearly 19-year-old affair that lasted 18 months give her heart palpitations? Not just pandemic anxiety is being discussed. What is it about some superstars together that just leaves an irrevocable impact in people's hearts and minds, a memory stored in amber just waiting to be dredged up whenever the occasion arrives, even if in this instance, each has been through so much since? Was their timing off? I think different time, different thing, who knows what could have happened, but there was a genuine love there, Lopez told people in May 2016. As Lloyd in Dumb and Dumber would say, "So you're telling me there's a chance?" "We didn't strive to make our relationship public," she added. "We just so happened to be present when the tabloids first started, and the pressure was oh my god." Affleck recently had a similar take, saying on the January 14th episode of the Hollywood Reporter's Awards Chatter podcast, me dating Jennifer Lopez happened to be that tabloid story at the time when that business grew exponentially. When they realized there's actually a 10 times bigger audience for our product than we are selling to. Additionally, The press believed they had struck gold with Jennifer and did all they could to make it seem authentic. Lopez and Affleck actually met while working on Geely, the 2003 box office and critical bomb that would go on to become a byword for high-profile failure. Although the movie is typically associated more with the breakup of their relationship, Lopez and Affleck actually worked together on the project. Affleck, Lopez, Christopher Walken, and Al Pacino? At the time, it seemed like a decent idea. Halle Berry was initially slated to play the lead, but a conflict with her X-Men 2 filming schedule allowed Lopez to join the romantic crime caper in late 2001. A cruel twist of destiny on par with Nicole Kidman leaving Mr. and Mrs. Smith and Angelina Jolie taking her place. Lopez was married when they first met. In March of 2002, Affleck took out a full-page ad in the industry trades dedicated to Lopez with the message, "You've shown kindness, dedication, diligence, humility, graciousness of spirit, beauty and courage, great empathy, astonishing talent, real poise, and true grace. It's been nothing but an honor and a pleasure to work with you. I only wish I were lucky enough to be in all of your movies. Signed, with love, respect, and gratitude, Ben Affleck." But he insisted that they remained only friends while Lopez was married, the out-of-sight star having just tied the knot with dancer Chris Judd in September 2001. Affleck later told Vanity Fair that to have gone over that line would have violated his basic code. However, he clarified, "When she revealed that she was divorcing me, it changed. Doors were opened. It then became a possibility." Judd and Lopez divorced officially in June 2002. Affleck eventually returned to the scene. He and Lopez both enjoyed great fame, and they appeared to have the necessary skills to handle their shared fame. He said to Vanity Fair that he ran the dashing advertisement to show his appreciation and to put an end to any unsavory allegations that she was a diva on production, a rumor that he admitted made him initially hesitant to work with her.